Ever wondered why some people always seem to land on top, no matter the challenge? The answer lies in one secret skill nobody talks about: mastering the art of dealing with people. When you ask someone for help, should you give them a gift before or after they assist you? Let me share a story that will make things crystal clear. Meet Tim, a fresh hire in his company. Every time he visited his boss's house, he brought along 2 bottles of fine wine. Over time, his boss began to feel that Tim was thoughtful and well-mannered, so he started involving Tim in more high-level projects. One day, while at a business dinner, the waiter mistook Tim for the boss and said, "Sir, your private room is on the 2nd floor." The boss laughed, patted Tim on the shoulder, and joked, "Wow, you look more like the boss than I do." Tim smiled and replied, "That's not quite right, sir. I may lead my team, but you lead me." Everyone at the table laughed, and even the staff understood not to overstep workplace boundaries. As the dinner ended, the boss glanced at the half-empty wine bottle and told Tim, "Take this home with you. It's too good to go to waste." It was clear the boss himself wanted to take it home, but didn't feel comfortable doing so. If Tim had missed the hint, it might have looked like he didn't understand social cues. Instead, Tim smiled and said, "Thanks so much, sir, but I don't drink at home. I can take it to your wife. She loves to use it for cooking." His boss silently nodded, impressed. But wait, that's not all. The next twist was truly next level. When the boss's father was hospitalized, co-workers visited with gifts and flowers. Tim, however, held back. Instead, that evening, when the boss came back to the office to catch up on work, Tim approached him and requested 3 days off. Without hesitation, he headed straight to the hospital. At the hospital, he found the boss's wife and said, "Ma'am, I know it must be exhausting for you to be here constantly. Things at the office are slow right now, so let me handle this for a few days." The boss tried to wave it off, saying, "It's just some IV fluids. My father will be fine." But Tim stayed anyway, looking after his boss's father and ensuring he received the best care. Within 3 days, the patient was well enough to be discharged. At the end of the month, Tim's attendance record remained spotless. His boss called him into his office and said, "Next time, don't act on your own. Now, come over to my house. My father wants to thank you." Later, the boss handed Tim a new project, and Tim successfully brought in a $25,000 profit. Grateful, he gave $15,000 to his boss's parents, accompanied by fine wine and health supplements. The boss was deeply moved and began to involve Tim in even bigger opportunities. In less than a year, Tim earned $100,000. Over 5 years, that number grew to $1 million. The boss, who had spent decades building his own network, extended every possible resource to support Tim, eventually promoting him to CEO before retiring. By the end, their relationship had flipped. Tim became the driving force of the business, while the boss became his closest mentor. In this world, the most powerful asset isn't money or authority. It's mastering relationships and understanding human behavior. People skills, not IQ, define success. Learn to give without expecting immediate returns. Listen to unspoken words and pick up on subtle cues. If you've ever felt like being honest and straightforward holds you back, it's time to learn the subtle art of dealing with people. Hit that subscribe button to unlock ancient wisdom passed down through generations. Life strategies, work insights, and relationship secrets that have helped countless people thrive. Master this art, and you'll discover opportunities where others see obstacles. With time, this golden knowledge will help you climb to unimaginable heights in your career and life. Your potential is only limited by the skills you refuse to learn. Don't wait, subscribe now and transform how you connect, lead, and succeed.